I don't think we're going to have a single global agreement. That's too complicated, too hard. We don't know how to do it, and we can't solve the per capita problem, say between the United States and India, 20 to 1. So rather, we're going to set up a number of building blocks, ranging all the way from appliance efficiency, automobile efficiency, building efficiency, increase renewables, increase access for natural gas, a whole series of steps that we have to take anyway. But those are going to be the future of our climate change negotiations, I think. We have to understand that the largest childbearing cadre in the history of the world is now on Earth. In other words, there are more people entering their childbearing years than we've ever before had in the history of the globe. People think there's a dearth of population. Well, there is in some places, but on average across the world, we're going to grow dramatically. So the question is, how are we going to be serious about limiting our population to 8.5, 10, 12 billion people? And the major answer to that is going to be sure that all the women and families who want them have access to family planning services and information. We're right now about 250 million people short. There are 250 million women and families who want family planning services and can't get them. That's the first and most obvious target opportunity change that has to be made. The American public is going to have to get indignant about its members of Congress. I mean, this is ridiculous. That the Congress's overall approval rating is down to 7%. People say, well, I like my own congressman, but they're going to stop liking their own congressman. And I think that the pressures have got to be brought very large to say, let's change this. Probably the biggest pressure that has to come is from the American business community. Going to have to push very, very hard. There are parts of the business community who like this gridlock, of course. Wall Street being one, they don't want any more regulations. They think they're being trod upon in some unjust way. And probably very powerful oil companies don't want more activity. So you got two very large concentrations of power that are probably contributing to the gridlock, but everybody else is sick and tired of it. So, that point has got to have to be made loud and clear from all angles.